What's up, guys? LayedBackGaming here, bringing you the 6th episode of Halo Reach Force tutorials. Well, I guess I could say the 5th because last episode really wasn't a tutorial. It was more like a, I don't know, just kind of showing you how everybody forged in Halo 3. I don't know if you saw it or not, but it's basically kind of showing you how everybody forged in Halo 3 and how much more difficult Halo 3 was. And I also showed you a couple of my maps that I made in Halo 3. If you want to watch that episode, I've got an annotation at the top of the video that will take you right to that episode, so you can go watch that. But anyway, in this episode, I'm going to be showing you how to set up the Halo Reach race game type. What I mean by that is placing your spawn points and your actual checkpoints. So we'll go ahead and get right into it. Wherever your start is, we'll go ahead and put it over here. You want to place initial spawns. Initial spawns, you'll spawn with your mongoose, so you don't have to make mongooses. In Halo 3, you just made mongooses. But initial spawns, pretty beneficial. You just start right on your mongoose at the beginning of the game. Okay, one thing I'm just going to go ahead and go over now because this is just my opinion on things. Wherever your start is, say you end the map and it's going to end right where your start is, like above it or something like that, and you're going to have track like laid down on it or something like that. Yeah, so you don't want the, some maps I've seen have a box and they don't spawn at the beginning, but 15 seconds later they spawn, and say I don't know, maybe you're in the bathroom taking a piss or something, I don't know, and you come back and you can't even move, you're stuck in a little box and you can't go anywhere, you can't even erase the map. It's really frustrating, so I would suggest not doing that if you could avoid it in any way, maybe just making like a little drop off or something. That's just my opinion. If you can't avoid it, that's fine. I would make it spawn as late as possible, just because if somebody's doing something, I don't know what they would be doing, but if somebody's doing something, they can't erase the map, so just try to avoid doing that. But with these, I mean, I would just place 16, just to be safe. Even if you don't really know many people that are going to race, I would just place 16 just in case. You never know when you're going to get 16 players in your thing. Go to advanced. Go to game type level, put it at race spawn, sorry, and you'll place that down. And then you're also going to want to place just regular respawn points. And you might wonder, like, okay, well, why? For example, say somehow you fall off before you get to the first checkpoint. You don't have any spawn points. You're going to spawn over there. 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 It's just going to be way too hectic and crazy, so you don't want to piss people off, so just put 16 spawn points down and 16 initial spawn points down as well. So yeah, and we'll go and get to the checkpoints. Checkpoints, you want to go to objectives, go to hill marker, and you have a circle form or you have a box form. I personally choose the box form, and what I do is I do width 1, top 0.5, bottom 0.5, and length. Length can vary depending on how big your map is. If you're making a double wide, it can vary from like 4 to 5. It just depends on where you're at in the map, what blocks you're using, and stuff like that. But you're also going to want to take the physics and put it at fixed. That way it'll stay wherever it's at, and you don't have to worry about like floating in the air. I don't know, I just feel like it's easier. So you're going to place it, and you want to make sure, what I say by it could be 5, you just want to make sure your ends are at the ends of this track. So if somebody tries to cut the inside and your inside's like over here, they could like completely miss the checkpoint somehow. You never know. So just make sure your width or your length is wide enough to where it touches both sides of the track. Okay. So now you're going to go to advanced. Spawn sequence, you can start at 0, you can start at 1. It doesn't really matter, I don't think, not that I know of. I've always started at 0, so I'll just keep it at 0. Game type label, you're going to put it at race flag. So we'll go ahead and go to the second one. For example, on this one, I have a jump, right? So you're going to want to put it far enough back to where you have enough speed. But I really don't have to do that, for me at least, because I have a shield door, which is going to slow you down anyway. So I'm just going to put mine right here. But for example, say you didn't have a shield door, it was just a jump. You would probably want to put it somewhere over here. I know it's on a turn, but you could put something there to where you didn't fall when you spawned. But you just want to make sure you have enough speed. Like if you put it for here, example, and you don't have a shield door there, and it's a big jump, you're not going to make it, and it's not going to work ever. So be sure you do that, because that happens. That's a big problem that happens with a lot of people. So again, length 4, sorry, and then you're going to make the we'll put it at 4.2 because I'm not sure how long this is going to be. Advanced, or not fixed, advanced, race flag. There you go. I'm going to put mine right here on this block, or this block below it, sorry. You just want to, again, make sure, see, for example, mine are longer than both ends, which is a good thing. That's not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with that. That's actually probably better to have it longer than it is to not have it, long enough. It is better to have it longer than not have it long enough. So yeah, we'll place that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Advanced spawn sequence, put that at 1. So if you start at 1, then it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many checkpoints you have. If you start at 0, then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's pretty easy. If you can't catch on to that, well, I'm sorry. That's pretty sad. Then again, I'm gonna put 4 spawn points on this whole map. Spawn sequence 2. Game type label race flag. Physics phased, and we're gonna go down to the length, and we're gonna make it 4. I might have to adjust that a little bit depending on, I'm not really sure how long it's going to be down here. We'll just put it right here. I'm not really trying to, figure out the best place to place them at the moment. But ramp larges are a little bit bigger, so I'm actually going to have to make mine just a tad bit bigger. So we'll go ahead and place it, and we're going to have to make it, I don't know, we'll make it 4.3. That way you get both edges, and we'll move it a little bit just so it'll look better. And the reason some people might be like, does it matter, how big how far that is wide or how high that is? I just think personally, some people do that. I just think that looks really weird having a checkpoint that big. I've got the same feelings for a circle. I just feel like it's really weird having a circle instead of this because this just looks more natural. I feel like. But that's just me. Yeah, I already made that spawn sequence too. So we're gonna go to the last hill marker again. Physics fixed. Sorry. Advanced spawn sequence 3. Game type label race flag. I'm gonna go to here. Bottom or not bottom. Oh yeah, we're still in cylinder. Sorry. Bottom. I always leave it at 0.1 just because I guess that's the default setting. I just don't mess with it. I just figure, okay, well I'll just leave it there. Leave it at 0.1. It's not a big deal to me. I mean, I guess you could put it at 0. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. I just have never changed it because I've always felt like, oh, well, it's the default setting. I'll just leave it how it is. So, again, this is the last one. Just make sure... Wow, I can't. All right, make sure your things are lined up. Oh, and a big thing is to make sure... If I can... Okay. A big thing is to make sure that this little point thing on the spawn point is pointing where you're going to go. If you're not worrying about this and you have it turned this way, you'll spawn. If you have it turned this way, you're just going to spawn this way and you're going to be going the wrong way. Make sure that is pointed the way you want to go. So I've already fixed everything on that. So that's how you place your checkpoints. It's pretty simple. I'm going to go to race right now just to show you that it works. I'm only going to have these two here because I know I'm going to just be by myself. So I'll put 16 later on. Let me know in the comments what type of episode you want me to do next. I just did the banked wave tutorial. It's pretty small. I made a small banked wave, which I guess it could have made a bigger one. I apologize for that, but as you can see, it's compatible. If it wasn't compatible, it would say not compatible with the race game type. It lets you know that. So if you have any trouble, whoops, sorry about that. My mic kind of. I don't know. If you have any trouble with the race game type, setting it up or anything, send me a personal message on YouTube. Just title it something like race game type help or something like that, and I'll read it and I'll try to walk you through it by sending you messages and stuff. But as you can see, it's working, so that's good, I guess. So yeah, like I said, if you have any problems, let me know, and I'll be sure to try to help you out. Just send me a personal message titled Halo, I don't know, racetrack, checkpoint setup help or something like that. But yeah, also leave in the comments what you want me to do, what else you want me to do for Halo Reach 4 tutorials, and I'll be sure to try them out and do them. So again, guys, I forgot I'm not in Forge mode anymore. I can't just go into my little orb. But again, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Be sure to like and favorite the video. It really does help a lot. So yeah, if you want to help me anyway, then please like and favorite the video. Also, go to my channel, check out my other videos. I've got videos for Halo Anniversary, some more Halo Reach videos, Forge maps and stuff. So just check out my channel. Let me know what you think. Also, please be sure. Wow, I can never talk towards the end of my videos. It's always something I just start like mumbling and saying weird things. Anyway, yeah, just be sure to subscribe to my channel, guys, and check out everything else that's on that my channel. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys.